Hello, friends. Today I am going to teach you about the motion in physics. What is motion? You would have seen different objects, just like your book, your own hand, the cars, and the different vehicles on the road. So, when it changes its position or its location, a motion is said to be happened. So, what you can see that what is needed in the motion? A force. Now, what is the force? Force is an effect. Force is an effect which brings the changes in the location of the object. Now, you can see that the things can be in two situations. Either it is stationary or it is in motion. So, motion comes only when the force is applied to the object. To explain this motion, I will have to teach you some more definitions, just like what is the displacement. The change in location from one place to another place and the distance covered by that force is called the displacement. Now, displacement can either be positive or it can be negative. We have to take the we have to take a scale from a point, either it is positive or it is negative. The force which is applied to the motion depends upon the mass. You would have seen that if I ask you to move a bag of 100 kg, you won't be able. But if I ask you to move a bag of 5 kg, you would easily able to handle it. So what does the things which changes? The change is there in the mass of the object. So as the mass would be high, the more effect would be needed. As the mass would be less, a very less effort will be needed in moving the object. Now, displacement with time, you would have seen or you would have read in your earlier classes what is velocity. Velocity is the distance covered per unit time. Say we go 50 kilometers in 1 hour, what will be our speed? It shall be 50 kilometers per hour. In our MKS system, the speed is generally taken in meters per second, or for very high speeds, it is in kilometer per second. So, when any object is moved with some distance, with some definite distance, with some distance force, then we can calculate the acceleration. Now, acceleration, what is the acceleration? The next question comes what? The acceleration is. The acceleration is the change in rate of velocity per unit time. What will be its unit? We measure the velocity in meter per second. Generally, we measure it in meter per second. But meter per second will be its acceleration. Or when the moving object comes to rest, it is deceleration. Now the thing comes to our mind that what is force? When we multiply the mass to the acceleration, that comes the force. Means a simple formula for force is F is equal to m into A. Now different units can be placed in in this formula, mass can be kg, it can be gram, it can be kilogram, it can be ton, or anything else. Similarly, the distance can be meter, can be kilometer, but as per the time is concerned, this is second only, per unit second, or per unit minute, or per unit hour, and like that. So, friends, these are the simple things I have told you about the motion. Now, motion can be in different paths. It can be a rectilinear motion, it can be a motion in the curve, and like that. So, in your next classes, we will dis- discuss what the motion is, what is the formula of the motion is, what are the rules of the motion is, what are the Newton's law of motion, etc., etc. Thank you.